number one on the list of rappers who snitch on themselves is Bobby Smurder. Now we know Bobby Smurder is serving a 7-year prison sentence as he was convicted along with a couple other members of being a leader of the GS9 gang. Now, according to police, they say that him and a couple other affiliates of him committed murders of rival gang members, had some weapons, etc., etc. Now, the song, as we know as Hot Nigga, you see the lyrics on the screen, was actually used in the case to point, things at Bobby Smurder. Now, here's an actual quote from the prosecutor that took Bobby Smurder down. They say there's no question that Akil Pollard, who is Bobby Smurder's real name, is the driving force behind the GS9 gang and the organizing figure within this conspiracy, prosecutor Nigel Farina said as Smurder's arrangement. This is according to the New York Times. Now, some of the evidence against Smurder and the other comes from prison calls, obviously his lyrics, and other things like that, shootings and stuff at different concerts at in Miami and New York. Right side for Bobby Smurder. He is due to be released sometime next year, so the worst is kind of over for him. So yeah, that is what it is. Number two on the list is Gucci Mane. Now, Gucci Mane, we know about the situation, back early in him and Young Jeezy's career. Apparently or allegedly, Young Jeezy tried to send some people to allegedly kill Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane did what he had to do, killed them, but Gucci Mane actually went into a song and actually told on himself. Record called Truth. He says, "Go dig your partner up, nigga. I bet he can't say shit." Now we know they're not exactly cool, Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy, but they're really not on speaking terms. They kind of just, one stays over there, one person ironically stays is over one here. Of Gucci Mane's friend, Rallo, who was just brought down by the feds for allegedly running the marijuana business. Now, his manager Queen spoke out to 11 Alive News and pretty much said Foul America is a record label that Rallo started in response to the feds' claims that Rallo was pretty much the head of a gang called Foul America. Now, she also said the sad part is I don't understand why when black people come together, it can be considered a gang. Just because I love my brother, I want to be around my brother. Why is that a gang? Now, he didn't exactly snitch on himself, but she did come forward and say she does believe that the feds targeted Rallo because of his lyrics, because of what he was doing, and because his faith. Now, Rallo is a Muslim, and he was doing a lot of positive things for his community, building up centers and whatnot, and his own manager comes out and says that he was being targeted because of some of the things that he said in his lyrics. All right, next up on the list is Kodak Black. Now, we all know about this story when Kodak Black was broadcasting live on Instagram where he could be seen rolling a marijuana joint in the background while others played with a gun in the presence of a child. Now, simply because he did this, he did face, several felony charges. A couple of those were dropped, but he is still, in hot water from this particular case. Kodak Black, not thinking, pretty much broadcasting, all his activity on social media. Not good at all. Next up is the little man tay-k, whose song The Race was made famous actually when he was on the run for a capital murder. Now, here's where tay-k allegedly slipped up and actually let the feds and the prosecutors piece his case together in a song called The Race. He put, "Fuck a beat, I was trying to beat the case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race." He also goes on to say, "We was plotting, y'all was trying to get the pack in, you got robbed for the fraction." Now, on the same day, he was caught, after that video kind of went viral, The Race, if y'all don't know, there's been a lot of rappers, who was seen pretty much quoting it, pretty much XXX Little Bibby, Little Yachty, Meek Mill, Playboy Cardi, and other rappers were pretty much, pretty much not showing support, but they did know the lyrics to the song. It did grow in popularity. The feds did piece that case together. Now he is sitting, in prison right now, awaiting another trial, and I think he's been convicted of one. So yeah, tay-k. Last but certainly not least on our list is the infamous tay-k 6ix9ine, who now sits up in the feds awaiting a RICO case along with a drug charge, weapons charges. He's being accused of putting a hit on people. Now, I don't want to really say that he snitched on himself yet, simply because the outcome of his case is still pending, not looking real good. But some of the things that we all seen him doing, like TMZ had him on camera, allegedly putting a hit on somebody. You had these brothers around him, throwing up different signs, allegedly representing different gang sets and everything. As we heard earlier, Queen, who was Rallo's manager, she said any time that they would see, blacks and or Hispanics organized in any type of group, they can easily, especially if there's alleged or so-called crime being committed, drugs being sold, bodies dropping, hits being put out on people, they're automatically going to put you in the classification of a gang. Now, there are certain gangs in certain cities that, obviously these different agencies have been studying throughout the years, so they know their signs, they know their lingo, they know their colors, and we see that they even got wiretaps allegedly, on his phones and people around him. So they're real serious and they're real thorough about the way that, they pretty much investigate these guys. And a lot of guys, I think, if anything that we could do is look at this as a lesson for anybody. We know that people are going to do what they do, but do not broadcast that on social media, no matter how much money you get, no matter who you think you are, no matter what you think your name is. You can always be taken down. Like I said on one of my other commentaries the other day, you got to think about it like this: if there is agents or anything out there, or FBI, or if their job is assigned to hip hop police, of course they're gonna want to take you down. There's a notch on their belt. They could be the person known for taking out the tay-k 6ix9ine, the person known for taking out tay-k, the person known for taking out Rallo, the person known for taking out Kodak Black. That's just another notch on their belt. So this tops out, the list. Not every rapper on this list, actually snitched on themselves per se. Like Rallo's an exception to the rule, even 6ix9ine. But there are a lot of instances where we've seen a lot of rappers and a lot of people give up too much information. Kodak Black was one of them, who was just doing too much, obviously showing, hammers, drugs, children around. You gotta know that if you think that you're just broadcasting it to your own people on social media, you got another thing coming. So this rounds up the list. I hope that everybody enjoyed this. This is a Hip Hop Uncensored production. Rappers who snitched on themselves, the top 6 or 7, whatever number we got on here. I want y'all to go into the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. What y'all think about the rappers, on the list. In particular, what do y'all think about 6ix9ine chances of actually being getting a lighter sentence? Now, the latest news on 6ix9ine, they pretty much saying that he's being moved to a facility that's known to house snitches, pedophiles, etc., etc. Don't know too much about that, but it seems like all the sources are confirming that. So a lot of people have taken a lot of tough breaks, this year, as far as with the hip hop music, and I don't think it's going to stop. We all know about the hip hop police. Sandman dropped a beautiful video on it. I also have a video about Fabulous being the target of the hip hop police. So that kind of is what it is. This your brother Old God, Hip Hop News Uncensored, your #1 source for all things hip hop. We got the hiphopun.com, top 100 websites out there, the Uncensored Truth Podcast, top podcast in the world right now, Hip Hop News Uncensored, the best hip hop channel on YouTube. We're going to keep on pushing, man. We do appreciate. Also, make sure y'all go into that same description box and look for us on Instagram. My Instagram is popping right now. And our Facebook, those links are at Hip Hop Uncensored all the way across. Don't worry, because I left everything conveniently in the description box for everybody who wants to find all that information. I need y'all to do 2 things before I get out of here. Hit that like button for me and make sure that you share this video. Share this video. Share this video. I do appreciate y'all. It's your boy Oga, and I'm out. Peace.